So, good morning, all of you. Before I continue with my other talks on Gita, I would like to read out to you from a book on Sai Baba. So, this is the book which I am trying to read out, Sai Baba by Arthur Osborne. Very famous book, very small book also. But this one part is where Baba's talk on questions on Gita is involved. Very interesting. We'll also tell you the greatness of the book and the greatness of the author. So that's why I thought I should read it out to you so that you can feel the importance given to Gita and the author by Shirdi Sai Baba himself. So let me read the thing and I hope you will understand which is Sai Baba's words and which is the devotee's words. A devotee was massaging the legs of Sai Baba, chanting to himself meanwhile in an undertone. Sai Baba asked him what he was muttering. A Sanskrit verse, he replied, not expecting that Sai Baba knew enough scripture to want a more precise answer. However, he was asked what verse? A verse from Gita. Say it aloud. The devotee then recited the verse, and the verse is this. Of course, it's not in the book, but I thought I should read it out. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadeshyandi te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshinava. So that is the shloka. So then Sai Baba asks, do you understand this, Nana? Yes. Then tell me the meaning. Nana gave a free rendering in the vernacular, but Sai Baba was not satisfied. I don't want a paraphrase. I want the strict meaning with mood, case and tense. So Nana gave a literal translation, wondering the while whether Baba knew anything of Sanskrit. He soon found out. So Baba is now asking, in Tat Vidhi, what does Tat stand for? Baba asked him, Jnana. What Jnana? Knowledge of what? The knowledge referred to in the previous stanzas. Okay, what does Pranipat mean? Prostration. And Pat, the same. Baba's answer. This is what I want you to hear. If they meant the same, would Vyasa have added two unnecessary syllables? I don't see any difference between them, Nana admitted. Baba left that for a while and passed on to the next point. What does prashna mean? Ask questions. And pariprashna, the same. If they both meant the same, Vyas was off his head to use the longer. I don't see any difference. Next point. What does seva mean? Service such as I am doing now in massaging your feet. Nothing more? I don't see what more it can mean. Well, leave that too. Next point. Krishna tells Arjuna to get jnana from jnanis. Wasn't Krishna himself a jnani? Yes. Then why does he send Arjuna to others instead of giving him jnana himself? I don't know. Wasn't Arjuna a jiva and therefore an emanation of Chaitanya, universal consciousness? So he says, yes. Then how can knowledge be given to what is already an emanation of consciousness or knowledge? So this is how the dialogue goes. And then finally Baba says, I'll explain it. He says, the verse tells us how a disciple is to approach his guru in order to attain realization. He must completely surrender body, mind and soul and possessions to the guru. That is the prostration referred to. The inquiry must be a constant quest for truth, not questions asked out of mere curiosity or for a wrong motive, such as to trap the Guru, like the Guru knows. The motive must be pure desire for spiritual progress and realization. And then the service is not mere physical service, such as massaging. For it to be effective, there must be no idea that you are free to give or withhold service. You must feel that your body no longer belongs to you, since you have surrendered it to the Guru and it exists only to do him service. So this is what Sai Baba, unfortunately only this one sloka's interpretation is given in this book, though he continued to interpret the new slokas each day. It was not recorded and we have lost it. But this alone, maybe because the first day they remembered and somebody recorded, so it is available to us. So it makes, this is what again made me also take it more seriously, because he says 2 extra letters Vyasa will not use unless it is absolutely necessary. Can you imagine any other book would have a thing like that? So every word, every sequence of events which they explain, they all have its own implications. So when we listen to Gita or when we try to learn Gita, this aspect should be in mind, so that you should be willing to think more deeply about what you have read or what you have understood. Whatever you have understood definitely will have still more deeper implications. So keep on thinking whatever you have read. So with that, I think we will stop for today, and maybe or today itself, I don't know if I get time, I can go ahead with the next stanza. So, but let us understand this is a very important thing that we can learn.